Welcome back to my lectures of class 10 physics. We are studying our chapter I and the colorful world. In the first part of the chapter, we have dealt with the eye, about the different defects of the eye, and the second part of this chapter that relates with the colorful world. And we have covered one topic of this part, that is the prism. And in that topic, I have told you that this relates with the colorful world, but how it relates with the colorful world. So to deal with that colorful world, we have another topic here that is called as the dispersion. So what this phenomena is? The phenomena of splitting of white light into its constituent 7 colors on passing through a glass prism is called as dispersion of light. मतलब हमारे पास क्या होता है, जो एक व्हाइट लाइट है, यहाँ पर क्या है, व्हाइट लाइट इनटू इट्स कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंट 7 कलर्स. इट मींस दैट व्हाइट लाइट इज कंपोज्ड ऑफ 7 कलर्स. वो कैसे प्रूव होता है, दैट वी विल सी. ओके, बट हियर वी हैव टू सी दैट the white light that is getting splitted into 7 different colors, and that is with the help of glass prism. That's why this glass prism is related with the colorful world. With the help of this glass prism, we can see the world to be colorful. Okay, now this is dividing into 7 different parts. Now what those different colors are? That is V, I, B, G, Y, O, R. And you can remember this by this term, that is Vibgyor. Here this V stands for violet color, I stands for indigo, B stands for blue, G stands for green, Y stands for yellow, O stands for orange, and R stands for red. So these are the 7 constituent colors in which the white light is getting divided. Here it's a screen on which we are getting all the colors. Okay, now here what will be the reason of splitting of this, that we will see in the next video. But for the timing here, we will deal with the different topics or different concepts that are related with this dispersion of light. So we have seen that the white light that is composed of 7 colors, and they are in the terms of Vibgyor, that is V, I, B, G, Y, O, R. Now we will see the different parameters they are related with each and every color. Okay, now here we have a table that relates the color, wavelength and frequency of a particular color. Okay, so here we have the color violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red. Here you have to remember these wavelengths. So here if someone asks you what is the range of the visible colors, here these all are the colors which are visible to our eye. Okay, so the range of the wavelength, that is from 4000 angstrom to 7900 angstrom, and it is also called as visible spectrum. We will see here that what a spectrum is. Okay, so for the timing, just remember that the range of visible spectrum, that is the wavelength range of the visible spectrum, that is from 4000 angstrom to 7900 angstrom. Okay, and here we have frequency. Now if you don't want to remember this frequency, no need. Just remember a formula, that is nu is equals to C by lambda. This you have studied in class 9th. Here what is this wavelength? This wavelength is the distance between 2 consecutive crests or troughs. And what is this frequency? This frequency is the number of waves passing through a point per second, and we have the relation between the two, nu is equals to C by lambda. Okay, and here this frequency, if you want to calculate the frequency for a particular color, then for that we should remember its wavelength. Okay, now here we have nu. What is the C? The C is the speed of light, and that is constant, 3 into 10 to the power 8 divided by lambda. Lambda is the wavelength. Now here we will calculate the frequency of the first color, that is the violet. Here its wavelength is 4000 angstrom, so I can write here 4000 angstrom. Okay, now what this angstrom is, I know you are confused about it. This angstrom, that is the unit of length. Okay, and here this 1 angstrom, that is equals to 10 to the power minus 10 meters. Okay, so here we will convert this angstrom into meter. So I can write this nu is equals to 3 into 10 to the power 8 divided by 4000 into 10 to the power minus 10. यहाँ पर 1 angstrom की जगह हमने क्या लिख दिया, 10 to the power minus 10. So here I have 3 into 10 to the power 8 divided by this 4 into 10 to the power minus 10, and here we have 3 zeros, so I can write 10 to the power minus 10 plus 3. Okay, so here 3 by 4 into 10 to the power 8 divided by minus 10 plus 3, that will be 10 to the power minus 7. Okay, so here I can write 3 by 4 into 10 to the power 8. It is in the denominator. When it will go in the numerator, the powers get added up. So here I can write 10 to the power 8 plus 7. So it is 3 by 4 into 10 to the power 15. Okay, now what is 3 by 4? This 3 by 4 is equal to 0.75 into 10 to the power 15, or we can also write this 0.75 as 7.5 into 10 to the power 14. जब आप पॉइंट को आगे की तरफ खिसकाते हो तो जितने डिजिट से यहाँ पर आपने उसको आगे बढ़ाया है उतने ही डिजिट आपको यहाँ पर पावर में कम कर देना है. Okay, so here this 0.75 that is equal to 7.5 into 10 to the power 14, and here what is the unit of this frequency? The unit of frequency is hertz. So everywhere we have to use its unit as hertz. So no need to remember this frequency. You need to remember only the wavelength of each and every color. For violet you have 4000 angstrom, for indigo you have 4500 angstrom, for blue you have 4800 angstrom, for green you have 5400 angstrom, for yellow you have 5800 angstrom, for orange you have 6000 angstrom, and red you have 7900 angstrom. And one more thing you have to remember, that the range of this visible colors, that is for the visible spectrum, that is from 4000 to 7900 angstrom. So now here we have another terms that we can relate with this topic, that is the dispersion. So here we have the topic monochromatic light, and the next one is polychromatic light. Here what is the meaning of this mono? Mono means single, and what is this chroma? This chroma, it means color. So here you can see this monochromatic, that means single color. So you can say it to be a single color light. So the light which have only single color, that is called as the monochromatic light. अब यहाँ पर जो कलर है उस कलर को हम डील कर सकते हैं किसके साथ? वेवलेंथ के साथ. मतलब अगर कोई भी लाइट जिसके अंदर सिर्फ एक ही वेवलेंथ हो या फिर सिर्फ एक ही कलर हो, दैट लाइट इज कॉल्ड एज मोनोक्रोमेटिक लाइट. सो द लाइट कंसिस्टिंग ऑफ वन कलर और सिंगल वेवलेंथ, यहाँ पर कलर को हमने वेवलेंथ से रिलेट किया है, इज कॉल्ड एज मोनोक्रोमेटिक लाइट. फॉर एग्जाम्पल वी हैव सोडियम लैंप, द लैंप विच यूजेस सोडियम. उसके अंदर से क्या होता है, जो लाइट हमें निकलती है वो क्या दिखती है? इट विल बी ऑफ येलो कलर. तो अगर उसके अंदर सिर्फ एक ही कलर है तो हमने क्या बोल दिया? दैट लाइट इज कॉल्ड एज मोनोक्रोमेटिक लाइट, जिसकी वेवलेंथ सिर्फ एक ही है. ओके, इसका एग्जैक्टली ऑपोजिट हियर वी हैव पॉली. पॉली मीन्स मैनी, एंड दिस क्रोमा, दैट मीन्स कलर. सो वी कैन से हियर मैनी कलर लाइट या फिर मैनी वेवलेंथ लाइट. एक लाइट या एक सोर्स जो कि बहुत सारे अलग अलग कलर्स की लाइट देता है या फिर जिसमें अलग अलग कलर्स होते हैं, दैट इज कॉल्ड एज पॉलीक्रोमेटिक लाइट. बेस्ट एग्जांपल इज सन, दैट वी हैव सीन कि जो व्हाइट लाइट आती है वो 7 कलर्स में डिवाइड होती है. तो वहां पर क्या है? दैट व्हाइट लाइट दैट कंपोज्ड ऑफ मेनी कलर्स, इसलिए वहां पर वो लाइट क्या हुई? दैट इज पॉलीक्रोमेटिक लाइट. सो द बेस्ट एग्जांपल इज द sun. So this is about what? The monochromatic and the polychromatic light. Okay, now so here we have discussed about the dispersion of light, and we have seen that the range of visible spectrum, that the colors which we are seeing, that is from 4000 to 7900 angstrom. Okay, now we will see that what that spectrum term is. So here we will see the term spectrum. अब यहाँ पर क्या होता है कि जो प्रिज्म के बाद जो हमारे पास 7 कलर जो हमें स्क्रीन पर मिलते हैं, that band of 7 colors, that is called as the spectrum of light. So here the band of 7 colors obtained on the screen on passing white light through a prism is called as spectrum. वो जो हमारे पास एक बैंड बनता है 7 colors का जो हमें स्क्रीन पर मिलता है लास्ट में, that band is called as the spectrum. Okay, now what this visible spectrum is? What is the meaning of visible? Visible means जो हमको दिख सकता है. So these 7 colors we can see. That's why this is also called as visible spectrum. Either you can simply say it as spectrum or visible spectrum, that doesn't matter. Okay, so as all the colors in this spectrum are visible to our eye, that is why it is also called as visible spectrum. Because हमारे पास जो spectrum है ये invisible spectrum भी होता है, which contains IR, ultraviolet rays, all this that comes under the invisible spectrum, जिसको हम देख नहीं सकते हैं. Okay, तो हम जिसको देख सकते हैं वो क्या हो गया? That is the visible spectrum, and that is VIBGYOR. अब हमारे पास ये जो विजिबल स्पेक्ट्रम है, इट इज अगेन डिवाइडेड इनटू 2 पार्ट्स. वन इज प्योर एंड वन इज impure. Okay, so first of all we will see what this pure spectrum is. Now this pure spectrum, a spectrum in which different colors occupy their own distinct position without any overlapping, is called as pure spectrum. It means if we have different colors, suppose this one is violet color and this one is indigo, so violet and indigo, so when we are obtaining the band, then if they are not overlapping each other, means they have a sharp boundary, Okay, in that case that is called as pure spectrum. और अगर वैसे ही यहाँ पर if the two colors they are overlapping each other, so in that case that is called as the impure spectrum. So impure spectrum is spectrum in which different colors of light overlap one another is called as impure spectrum. Okay, and generally the spectrums which we obtain in the nature they all are impure spectrum. Pure spectrum है कहीं पर भी देखने को नहीं मिलता है. Okay, so this is all about the dispersion of white light, that is the splitting of white light when it passes through the glass prism. In the next video we will see that what is the reason that this white light gets split into 7 colors.